Hey guys, Skatem here, welcome back to another Minecraft video, and it's about time! We finally got some Avius content. I really should have been putting up more of it, but oh well. This is a town, this is Ridgefield. So, this is a town we've been making. In the new Avius 3.0, you need 7 other people with you, or 7 in total. Well, you need somebody of each rank to start a town. So you need to be you, the lord, gentry, whatever, depending on the size of your town. So there's going to be you, the town owner, and then there's the 3 normal classes, so yeah, it is 7 in total. Miner, you need a herbalist, you need a lumberjack, and then you also need the 3 new classes, which are the warrior, the alchemist, and the blacksmith, which we added. So once you get those 7 people, then you can go ahead and you can make your town. This is my town, Ridgefield. We're going to be playing Conquest Texture Pack. That's because that is the server's resource pack. So if you just like default, I'm sorry, but we're going to be using this for the current video. So this is kind of, this bridge is here for now. I think we're going to revamp it a bit. I like it. I do like the bottom. I mean, the top could use some work. This part. But this is one entrance to the town. As you can see, we have that other bridge that is mostly finished right here, and we have a few more bridges which I will get to later. But here's the town. We have a few different levels. As you can see, it's higher up over there. On our right, this is going to be the pottery, and the potter's house. So that's in construction, and you can see our style. I think it turned out pretty good. So this is the kind of style of the buildings. We've got a nice little window bay sticking out right there. So we've got some line paths. I really like this path. This is the polished granite, I think. Yeah, polished granite is our path. So we've got these more colonial Victorian, a little more modern style than we normally see. It's not as medieval for these houses, and I really like that. And then for all of them, they have this like outside entrance down to the basement, which this one has a sheep and a chicken in for some reason, but these aren't furnished. What this area is going to be is the shops kind of in the middle of the town. I don't know what this house is going to be. It's the winner of Zen's Most Beautiful These House Award, apparently. I guess Zen Scott got on and really liked it. We just kind of have some basic staircases that may be changed and stuff. So this is kind of what all the houses, all the interiors look like. For now. It's pretty sizable, actually. As you can see, this is only a 5x5 inside, but with how tall it is, it's enough room and more for a shop, and it looks pretty nice, especially right next when all the houses are together. We have this nice little plaza, which I think looks amazing. So these are 2 houses that are kind of in an L shape. I like the we have the little foliage up there to add some color. So, winner of Super's Most Based House Award. Gotcha. I'm just going to remove the sign. So we've got the baker and the butcher. So they'll be in here. Nothing really special about this, except they've got, so the shop will be on this floor, and then their like personal rooms will be up here. So we've got a nice open spiral staircase, and they both have this area together, and they both have their different sides to put stuff in. So this is kind of nice. It's really tall. It looks pretty cool when you look up all the way from the bottom. So yeah. So we've got the butcher and the baker. The baker actually does not have an access to the basement. We couldn't fit it there, but the butcher does. We have this nice little thing that comes down and has basement access. So I guess the baker will use this side too. So still got to decorate that. Still got to make that basement. But that's pretty cool. Over here we have another building, and as you can see, we try to change the style up a little bit as the different blocks being used, but it is very similar, just have a very nice look to it. So we've got some flowers right there that are glitched out. These are actually, they always glitch out, so they're actually a bit taller. Just break it and replace it, but this is going to be the tailor or dyer. We have some nice suits of armor, or nice armor stands, so you can tell what it is. And it's basically the same as other houses. We are doing, I think for most of them it is 2 blocks between the floors, so you can change the flooring and it won't change the roof of the one below it. I think most of them are like that. This one has this nice little thing coming out that Chase built. And again, we have an entrance down to the basement. So we have a few different ways we can go. We can go up to this. Oh, by the way, this is the it's going to be the bank. So that's still a work in progress. And this is just a staircase up. There's nothing up on top of the mountains yet, but that is where we're going to end up be putting the nether portal in the church, somewhere on top of the mountains. So if we come up here, it's going to be the miner's house. Right here, you can kind of see Adadave's items all strewn about. And as you can also see that there's some birch wood, which you're probably confused because he's a miner. Well, you need a miner. You need one person of each rank for your town, but your miner could be a miner woodcutter or whatever. He can be higher than the miner rank. That's just his rank for the town. So that's Adadave's place being built. He's the one getting us ores. Here's the current blacksmith. I think the interior could use a bit of redesigning, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I think Mike and iDave has built this, and we'll add something on top of it too. This is iDave's future house, and he's got his item storage back here currently. We're going to be moving all the items down to the official town storage room, which I'll show you later. He's got a ton of armor stands, but for right now, this is where the items are. This little place. Let's head over. This is a town hall that hasn't been built much yet. As you can see, it's going to be pretty tall. There's going to be like a clock tower up there. So this is still a work in progress. We've got another little area right here too. And then in here's the supply depot, which Mike and Chase, or Zerthik, decorated. I really like it. It's pretty awesome. And then we have this little outcropping, kind of like a Minas Tirith kind of slice coming out of the mountain. It's not as noticeable because the buildings are so tall, but it was pretty cool at the beginning when it was like tall and jutting out. But we'll have a monument here and stuff. That's pretty cool. So if we come down this side, there's a lot of ways to get everywhere in this town. So there's actually, you can go under this, and then we're back at this cool area that we saw earlier with all the shops. That's another way to get through. Look at these two places. Well, we can look at the map room now. This is kind of hidden. Need a map for the town marker, so we just built this little thing in here that'll probably be blocked off or rerouted the entrance to that. This is going to be the embassy for when we make our place a country. The jail's also going to be in the bottom of it, like down there. You can see out from the jail. That's where that's going to be. There's the bigger bridge that you saw earlier that leads out this way, which will go eventually. There's so many different ways to get to places. So here's our bridge. It's really cool. I like it. As you can see, there's more stuff over there that we're going to get to. Down here, this is going to be where all the war shops are. So it's going to be, I think, an archery range is going to be in the middle, some fighting pits, that kind of thing. So this is going to be redesigned. And then along the walls, like in here, are going to be like the infirmary and alchemy and barracks and all that are going to go into the sides of the hills. And then coming down here, we have the mob shop. It's working. Could use a bit better designing. I designed this. Just wanted to get it out of the way so we could build the mob shop. But that's what this is. So you can sell your mob parts. I think, well, we should do it now. Shop browse. That's all the stuff you can get: gunpowder, bone, rotten flesh, and spider eye. So it's all the basic stuff. None of the fancy not end, nether stuff though. Let's go this way. So coming up here, we have a tunnel through the mountain at Adadave built. And we'll go down there in a second, but over here we have the farm. We're going to have the farm areas. So we've got a little pool right there, another bridge and place to get to here. And we have some farms. This is all going to be redesigned and stuff, but that's for now. And then up there we have the inn. The inn is still being a work in progress. It's taken a while to build. Me and Zerthik are finishing up the exterior, and Mike and Adadave started on the interior. We've got a nice little window bay here. Welcome room needs some work, but all the inn rooms are really nice. Mike and Adadave did a really good job of designing them. They all pretty much look like this. I won't spoil the rest of it, partially because it still has a lot of work left to do on the interior. But yeah, that's the inn. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. I really like it. As you can see, we have another bridge here that we'll run down to. Kind of wrap up this kind of thing. So there's a nice cave here, and we use that to build a path. Additive named this bridge Reckamost River Bridge, completed 7/2/15. So it kind of goes up, and you can see the town over there, and it's going to come back down a bit, and there we go. So that's the town so far. There's not really much. We'll go down and see the item storage room, which I think is pretty cool, and that'll wrap it up. Just wanted to do a quick tour. Sorry if I talked a little fast. We'll go into some more in-depth stuff in the future on some projects. But here's a storage room, kind of. This is above the storage room. As you can see, we have a lot of hoppers going around, and that is because of the auto storage. So if we go down here, we have an auto sort. So if we look at this auto sort thing, it brings items out of there, goes up this item elevator, and then we can run around up. So that item elevator is going to take it all the way up to here, and then it's going to go all the way around the outside, oops, and run all the way back here, and around. It's going to go through there, come out here, go through here, go up another item elevator, go around, dodge that, go around, go down, come around the entire outside, and then it will lead back, come here, go up one tiny item elevator to bring it up one block, go around, and then go into this chest, which brings it down back to here, into this failed or auto sort overflow. And you're probably really confused about that, but basically I only have it hooked up to a few items right now, which is right here. We have the item sorters, and these are some wood items. So we have spruce wood, oak wood planks, and spruce wood. And the reason this is all cleared out is so I can fit a ton more item sorting things in here. All I have to do is place down the item sorters and connect to the chest. And this already goes all the way around, so I have room for it everywhere. So basically when you put the items in the auto item sort, it's just going to go around this giant circle around the whole room, and there'll be auto item sorting things here that'll bring items down to these chests, and back here it's going to bring it down to these chests on the outside. So that's all it's going to sort, all of the items that need to be sorted, and if you throw any items in there that are items that it did not find a place to sort them, then it'll just bring them all the way back into this chest. You can grab them and sort them yourself, or if they don't fit in the item room for some reason, then I guess we'll find a place to put them. But things like this, there's oak wood planks, but there's also other stuff in this chest. I don't know how that cobblestone got there. So it's not going to be able to sort oak fences or oak wood slabs or oak stairs, sadly. We could add another item sorter and just have two different sets of hoppers going in this chest, which we'll probably end up doing, so I don't have to worry about resorting all those. But yeah, that's how it's set up so far. That's pretty cool. But as you can see, we have all sorts of items with item frames. We're kind of low on item frames. That's why stuff like these chests don't have item frames on them. We've got a lot of work to do getting more leather. I just bred the cows before making this video. But another cool thing is that it's a mob parts chest. So with donations to town for money and stuff, there'll be mob parts rolling into here. But let's say I wanted to sell some, I would just go lift up here, and we have our nice little mob shop right there. So if I do shop sell, doesn't work, but since these are iron bars, I can actually get in that block and I can sell my rod and flesh without even having to leave the storage room. This is where we're storing heads right now, so we can do lift down. Other cool things, this is going to be a food chest, so there's going to be a hopper coming down and just filling this with food. So if you're ever low on food, you just right click this, get food. This is going to be a 2 smelt thing, so what it's going to do is you just put items in here, throw all your stuff to smelt, and then that'll smelt them. This is going to be the pickup chest for like smelting items and stuff, and for just random stuff. So there's going to be donation boxes and mail and all sorts of items and whatever that are just coming to the town. So if people are like donating iron or whatever at different buildings, it's all going to end up in this chest. And before it ends up in that chest, it's actually going to fall through the ceiling right here, fall down there, and then it's going to come up an item elevator and into this chest. So the goal is to, while we're in the storage room, there's just constant items trickling down through here, and that's going to be pretty cool. From like auto farms or donations and stuff. But we have some ores. We don't have a ton. We have a decent amount. I just used up like all the iron on the hoppers. But and again, all the other people in the town, their items haven't been moved into here yet, so we have a bit more than that. This whole section has pretty much not been done yet. We have some food here. This is more food chests. This is more plants. Trees and leaves on this side, saplings. All sorts of fun stuff. So that's the storage room. We've got a few different directions we can take it. That's this to somewhere. This is to the war shops because they're that direction. And that's to the normal shops because they're that direction. So what our goal is, if I ever need to sell or buy anything, I don't have to leave the storage room and just kind of run below the shop. So that'll be hooked up. So the storage room still has a lot of work left to be done, still a lot of items left to be sorted. And then over here we also have some chests, like I think they put the poisonous potatoes in there, that kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. Got a lot of work left to do. These are all items that have not been sorted yet, or I haven't put a place to sort them. So that's a future project. I think that's about it though for the town. Not a ton going on. We're slowly building stuff. These are items we're low on, so if you're on Avius, you want to get us this stuff, we'll be thankful. If you don't want to get us this stuff and we need to pay you for it, then I'll probably pay you for this kind of thing. More of the ice and leather or silk touch book, because we need all that stuff. So yeah, that's Ridgefield, guys. We're going to keep building. I'll try to do some more videos of Avius, not in tours, but of like actual videos of me playing and building, because I think that'll be interesting, and I'm sorry that I haven't done that yet. So hopefully I'll have time. We'll see. Maybe I won't. It's already August. School's starting soon. It's crazy. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.